Hey everybody, Daniel Rubino here with Windows Central, and we're hanging out with Acer today, and we're going to check out the Acer Jade Primo, their Windows 10 phone that's hitting the market next month. Let's take a look. So here it is, the Acer Jade Primo. This is the first time we're actually getting our hands on it, and it's actually a really nice device. The design language is very reminiscent sort of the older Lumias. That is, it's got a curved back, brushed metal design, which is actually something that Samsung used to kind of do. On top here, you have a 21 megapixel camera. We're told it's a Sony sensor. It's pretty decent. The software is still being a little bit developed, but this is running the standard Windows camera software, and it seemed to be performing okay. You also, of course, have a dual LED flash. Going down towards the bottom, and you have that speaker, which is definitely a unique design. Definitely a lot better than simple dotted holes or a slot in the device. So it should be a pretty decent experience. On top, of course, you got the 3.5mm headset jack. Not quite in the middle, but not quite to the side either. Just a little off center a bit. Going down to the bottom, of course, it's USB Type-C, and that's important because this phone does support Continuum. In fact, it's the only other device besides the Lumia 950, 950 XL that supports that at the moment, so that makes it rather unique. And you have a full HD 5.5-inch display, and it looks really good here. No complaints at all. Although it's not as high resolution as, say, the 950 or 950 XL at full HD, Windows 10 still looks really sharp. You also have an 8 megapixel front-facing camera, which should do pretty well. There's the camera and sensors. This does not support Windows Hello, so there is no camera there to scan your iris. Unfortunately, you have to just use the pen. Coming around to the side, of course, you do have a dual volume rocker along with the power button in the more traditional setup. And this is a dual SIM device, and so both SIMs go in over on this slot as well. The back cover is non-removable, so you won't be changing the cover or doing anything else with that, so don't have any plans there. The phone is running a Snapdragon 808 processor, so the performance should be on par with the Lumia 950. And this is running 10586.29 at the time, which is of course the current release of Windows 10 Mobile, but this should be getting direct updates from Microsoft. There is no unique software from Acer on board here. This is just standard Windows 10 Mobile, nothing fancy about it, so you're just getting the out-of-box experience, which, depending on how you feel about it, is good or bad. I'm pretty fine with it. The phone itself feels really good, though, and now we're going to show you what it's like with Continuum, but before that, we're going to give you a quick tour of the dock. So this is Acer's answer to the display dock from Microsoft, and it's definitely a unique device. It's very light. It's not as heavy as Microsoft's display dock, which definitely has some added weight to it so it doesn't shift around. This, on the other hand, is a little bit more hollow, a little bit more plastic feeling. You can see over here with you have a USB 3.0 for fast connections, HDMI out. Coming around to the other side here, you have two USB 2.0 ports, and of course the power connector, which you need to power the whole setup. Nothing else around the device. Pretty nice design though. Brushed metal design, continues the same design language. Coming around to the top here, you have the USB type connector, which is obviously needed for the Continuum support. This is a little bit different from Microsoft Display Dock, where you basically just slide the phone in and then it makes the connection, and now it actually holds the phone up, which is a little bit different than Microsoft's solution, which is just you lay the phone flat on the desk, which can be a little bit more messy. This is perhaps a little bit neater, especially when we connect it up right to that monitor. We can use a mouse and keyboard. This will of course power the device and charge it as well. We'll show you now how that all works. So here we are looking at the Jade Primo connected up to also Acer's new H7 display series. It's actually a very nice display monitor that's 2560 by 1440 resolution. It is IPS in matte, and you can see we are running Windows 10 here connected up to Continuum, and it performs basically just as well as the Lumia 950 will, so nothing too unique there. I'm not actually sure we're connected to the internet or completely set up. The display though is unique in that it has of course USB connectors, but it also has USB Type-C direct into it. That means you can connect up the Windows Phone directly up to the monitor without the need for the display dock, in which case of course you can use a Bluetooth wireless keyboard and mouse instead of using a wired solution. But it's definitely a nice design. You're talking about the frame on this is very minimal, obviously, and it looks really good. It's also brushed metallic finish and looks really sharp. So that's coming out later this month as well. And overall, Acer has a pretty nice solution here for those looking for Continuum on Windows 10 Mobile. So there you go. There's a tour of the Acer Jade Primo. It comes to markets later in February. No exact word on a US release, but my bet is Microsoft will sell this direct through their store to customers, just like their own Lumias. Stay tuned and head to Windows Central for more information. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.